U.S. Tzu Chi volunteers assist a new immigrant family to get back on their feet after a fire incident. Malaysia government hosts a camp for 1,500 middle school students to train future leaders. Welcome to Dai Headlines. I'm Maggie Tai. Thank you for joining us. Many new immigrants live in San Gabriel Valley of Los Angeles, United States. Due to a fire accident, one Tzu Chi care recipient, Vincent, lost his house. He had also lost his job and had 6 children to raise. Volunteers have sent them food and clothing. Vincent eventually found a new job and he reciprocated the love.
They had no clothes left, so we sent them some clothes, kilts, and blankets. And when we held the monthly distribution at Alhambra High School, we will also save some supplies for them.
Their house was destroyed by fire. They had 5 children, an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old who has autism and another 3-year-old who has Down syndrome. There was one more baby coming very soon, so we visited them right away. The Red Cross helped pay their accommodations for 2 months, and it was the day they had to move out, so they asked Tzu Chi for help.
Their father Vincent was actively looking for jobs and taught his children to help others.
From our family,
Yes, thank you. Blessing. Happy birthday.
we were helped by Red Cross, and Red Cross referred us to you guys. We really appreciate everything you guys have done for us and all the help you guys have given us.
Toby, love.
American Silent.
Share the love.
Oh, cute boy. Oh, nice. So cute.
Tzu Chi celebrated its 30th year in the United States with an intensive 2-day training camp. Dharma masters from the Jinsa boat attended the Tzu Chi. USA CEO Han Huang announced he would be stepping down after 8 years. He introduced his successor, Jackson Chan, as they two appeared on stage together.
To celebrate the 30th anniversary of the founding of Tzu Chi USA, an advanced training camp was recently held. A Tzu Chi volunteer from San Diego, Liu Caihong, shared her story, from her fear of commitment to a willingness to act.
When I came back this time, I really wanted to stay where am I stuck. Then I learned that I was stuck in fear, afraid of being wrong. After hearing teachings by Dharma Master De Man, I felt that should become more brave and not be afraid of making mistakes.
I hope Tzu Chi's U.S. disciples will spring into action and no longer feel they are not capable or don't understand or unable to take on these responsibilities and missions.
The sustained development of Tzu Chi in the United States has been one of the focuses of this camp, with Han Huang, CEO of Tzu Chi USA, thanking Tzu Chi volunteers who have grown and worked together side by side for the past 8 years. He officially stepped down from his post as CEO, handing responsibility to Vice Chief Chen Zihong from 2020.
What the Master told us is the mind of the Buddha. Everyone for our disciples should be of the same mind. I'm sincerely grateful for Master Zhen Yan for giving me this opportunity to encounter bodhisattvas in the USA. Thank you for the past 8 years. I'm really grateful for so much. So everyone, please do your best. Brother Jackson will lead this cultivation ground and recruit more bodhisattvas.
Both on stage and in front of the stage, the Buddha's life was interpreted. Tzu Chi people in the United States are united in one heart, striding forward, continuing to devote themselves to the Dharma in the United States.
Also, United States, a care recipient, Julia, whose husband suddenly passed away due to a stroke, left 7 children for her to take care of. Julia needs to balance 2 jobs to support her family. Upon learning their situation, Tzu Chi volunteers brought daily necessities and other support to this family.
Straight until the road ends, then make a left.
We recently moved in a couple months ago. Where we lived before was like a mobile home. It had room, but it was pretty small. It was pretty compact.
When we lived in the trailer, it was in a pretty bad state. Every time it rained, the water would get inside.
On one of the free clinic event we have, one of the sisters came over and asked us if we could help one of the family. The husband passed away because of a stroke. The whole family wasn't prepared for this.
When I met the people from Tzu Chi, I was in a tough situation. I felt devastated because my husband had passed away. They helped me a lot. They brought food for my children. They brought soap, soup, shoes.
I'm sitting in, it's another new place. Julia was saying that she had to work double hard to be able to cover all the expenses. And so you could see the determination and the sacrifice that she had for her family. When they were young, they have a band, and the father always take the children to perform. And now, even though the father passed away, older children still continue the legacy.
The band is constructed of me and my brothers. After me, it's my second oldest brother, Luis. He's 15 years old. After him comes Willie, who is 13 years old. And then after him is Freddie, who's 11 years old. And after Freddie is Santiago, who is 10 years old. And then after Santiago is Melina, who is 6 years old. And after Melina is my littlest brother, Jose, who is just a few months. We play like parties, like Mexican-themed parties and stuff like that.
When we are in need of money, they get a gig, 1 or 2 gigs per month. Already that helps us a lot. Without their support, I will not be able to pay the bills.
In the future, the children will be the big support to her. And I know this family will be getting better and better from now on. That nothing will go wrong with them at all.
I told them when you begin to work, lend me a hand, so we may grow as a unified family. They will work hard and buy their own house someday, so no one can come and turn them out, and have a home they can strive in. And while God permits us to stay in this world, we must work hard.
Tzu Chi U.S. headquarters has been working with Los Angeles Regional Food Bank to distribute food since 2017. This year, Tzu Chi was honored with the Community Partner Award at the annual charity event. The Los Angeles Regional Food Bank was founded in 1973 and is ranked the second largest among food banks in the United States. Tzu Chi U.S. headquarters has been distributing food in LA for over 3 years, and the partnership has begun in 2017.
And we've been partnering with the Buddhist Tzu Chi Foundation since 2017. And what started as a small partnership has grown to serve thousands of families with children and other people in San Gabriel Valley who need help and food assistance.
According to the statistics, Tzu Chi has helped over 60,000 people from 2017 to November of 2019. Hence, Tzu Chi has been awarded a Community Partner Award this year by the Los Angeles Regional Food Bank.
食物银行有看到我们在拿食物的时候很用心，我们希望拿的是。
The food bank saw our effort when we're getting the food. We hope to get healthy and nutritious fruits and vegetables, and we organize them neatly at the distribution venue. Also, we have shown kindness and respect to all of the receivers. Therefore, they have honored us the Community Partner Award of the Year.
温馨，所以他们这次给我们2019最佳社区精神奖。
They do so with respect and dignity for all, and a smile and true kindness that you rarely find.
Los Angeles Regional Food Bank has raised over $3 million in 2019. All charity organizations joined hands to bring healthy food on the table of the impoverished families. Every time the United Nations Climate Change Conference is being held, the World Health Organization will also hold a summit in the same city to highlight the connection between the climate change and the health. Medical professionals and scholars from around the world came together to discuss on global health topics.
The World Health Organization and the Global Climate and Health Association hold a one-day summit every year on the influence of climate change on people's health. It gathers medical professionals and scholars to find a solution for people to remain healthy.
From working on climate change and health.
Hospitals actually are treating patients which are coming mostly because the harmful food system that surrounds us, yes? So it makes no sense that we are correct few things and send them back into these harmful surroundings. We have to be the example of what is a healthy and sustainable nutrition.
This summit is held at the Medical School of University Complutense of Madrid in Spain. The university was founded in 1499 and is the best university in Spain. It produces over 80,000 graduates every year. The organizer prepares vegetarian meals for all the attendees of the summit. This is a response to a goal of the World Health Organization, which is about developing a sustainable, healthy diet in the face of climate change. A case shared by Dr. Lin from Darling Tzu Chi Hospital is a role model for the WHO.
Well, it was very exciting to hear Dr. Lin. It was very inspiring, and I think that the idea of having hospitals behaving in a healthy way and in a sustainable way, and in a way that would promote both personal health and environmental health and planet health. And I think just it was very inspiring.
Through discussions like this one, medical professionals and scholars are working to find a future for everybody's health.
The Malaysia Future Leaders School is designed to train outstanding future leaders. About 1,500 middle school students joined to learn about global topics such as environmental protection, education, and poverty. Tzu Chi volunteers were also invited to share insights from recycling. 1,500 junior high students participated in the Malaysia Future Leaders School Camp.
Without proper behaviors, they will cause problems to society.
Young people are the future leaders of the country. Besides being knowledgeable, they also need to understand international issues.
They're gathering here to be trained to be the nation's future leaders. They will also learn about global topics in this activity.
As environmental protection is a global issue, Tzu Chi volunteers were also invited to share insights.
I was looking at the post-it sticker there and I felt touched. Many students have stopped using plastic products to save the earth, so the young people have got the message.
We as human beings live on the earth, so we should take care of the environment, not just for ourselves, but for the next generation, so they can also enjoy the resources we have now. Whether it's the government, parents, or society, we all have responsibilities to educate the younger generation to love the earth and the environment because they are the future leaders.
Through the MFLS program, the Malaysia government hopes to raise the younger generation's awareness to environmental protection, education, and poverty issues. A group of Taichung Tzu Chi volunteers went on the streets to promote recycling and share recycling knowledge with the public. Volunteers also brought Jing's aphorisms to the stores to promote the idea of speaking good words and thinking good thoughts. Volunteers go on the street to promote recycling, and the neighbors show big support.
I try to save as much water as possible. I use the water to wash the clothes, mop the floor.
Guo Shaoguang just returned to Taiwan from China. He has been doing recycling in Zhuhai for many years, and it has become a regular part of his daily life.
As long as there's a chance, I advocate doing recycling with others. I made it an easy task. I got many tools and bags for recycling in my car so I can pick up garbage at any time.
Although the weather is cold, volunteers' hearts are very passionate. They walked at fast pace, showing their determination to save the earth.
The environmental protection can be waited. We are worried that the last drop of water on Earth would be the human's tear.
They also shared Dharma Master Zhen Yan's 敬词 aphorisms with people.
Love is to do good deeds and reciprocate blessings.
When my customers see the Tzu Chi aphorism, they will feel peaceful and joyful.
时时甘愿付出，就能保欢喜心，行善。
We should keep a heart to serve so we can be joyful always. Doing good deeds is a simple task in life. Being filial piety is also important. I'm a very filial child.
Whether to protect the environment or to do good deeds and be filial, one must seize the moment and do the right thing. February of next year, the Philippines Tzu Chi chapter will welcome a large-scale water repentance sutra adaptation. Downstage volunteers have begun rehearsal since July of this year. To participate in this huge presentation, many of the performers have gained enlightenment and wisdom.
Dharma wisdom flowed through the fingertips and into the hearts of all those in the audience.
There's a big hole that I'm trying to fill in na hindi ko siya ng act ng spiritual enlightenment.
Looking back at the 2011 Water Repentance Sutra adaptation in Taiwan, the Philippines will soon have their version too.
Through the participation of the Water Repentance Sutra, the volunteers have found the Dharma joy in their hearts to give back to society as well as help spread the Sutra message to more people.
It is estimated 1,000 people will take to the stage. Thus, the C teams have already begun planning their tasks, including an experienced team from Taiwan who have come to help shoulder some of the backstage tasks, as well as the sign language performance rehearsals.
One person cannot solve all the problems. We have so many here to help, and that's how the strength of the group can overcome the obstacles.
Chen Ting and his wife, Chen Yiyun, are both actors and Tzu Chi volunteers. And they went to the Philippines to share some acting directions with the local actors who are participating in the sutra adaptation.
The character has to come from within. You are just performing it using sign language. In English, it is called sudden. You need to put some force in the gesture, not point weakly.
Both teachers and the students have to overcome barriers in language differences.
To make so much mistakes here and to correct it here sa loob, it also gives me more confidence as an actor na.
Input from people from different countries can fuel our creativity. We can also learn how to digest and express our artistic talent in a different technique.
Artistry
Famous theater actor in the Philippines, Roder Kamanang, lost himself while seeking his fame, and he hopes to return to his roots through this performance.
Being a Catholic, parang yung idea ng water repentance, somehow it's strengthened the idea of living a simple life and an enlightened way of living.
Theater director Paul Jake once had 4 shows going at the same time, but after having gained his title to fame, he lost his health. This time, he's simply dedicating his time and effort into the Water Repentance Sutra adaptation.
This time, I'm confident that I'll experience something new from the co-actors and a new environment.
Gaining enlightenment through self-discovery in the participation of the Water Repentance Sutra adaptation, all the answers you seek are within the Dharma wisdom.
Sorting, disassembling, and recycling used toys consume a lot of manpower and time. In Taiwan, there is a special kind of volunteer called a toy doctor who use clever ideas to repair or fix toys to reduce their environmental burden. However, distributing the toys and resurrecting them from death can make a greater contribution to society.
Early in the morning, Lin Yuting, who just sent her child to school, is carrying a backpack. as she rushes to the toy bank in Banqiao District, New Taipei City.
它现在出缺了这一层膜，然后孩子就没办法去敲。对，然后我想说要帮他补一层膜进来。这个是补的，这都是补的。会算出它到底缺多少，然后是哪一个是缺的，然后针对它缺的去做补件。如果假设我把这个
If I can fix this, I can give it to children in rural areas. Yes, I can give it to them to play and provide them some joy.
There are 6 toy doctors in the New Taipei City Toy Bank. All of them are volunteers, and each has their own expertise. They include electrical engineers, carpenters, mothers, and dads who are good at handicrafts. The toy doctors repair a toy, which may take from 10 minutes to an hour or 2. However, even after racking their brains, not every toy can be resurrected. In addition, due to manpower and time, the number of repairs each year is about 300. There is still considerable room for development in the future. Another question is, how can the repaired toy be returned to the public? Starting in 2006, Lin Junying, who taught at the university, combined remote tribal services and toy delivery concepts as he spent his own money to retrofit a van that would later be loaded with secondhand toys donated from all walks of life. He went up and down the mountain, traveling to more than 100 remote tribes and towns across Taiwan.
I also want to bring toy resources to the tribe and invest in these children by creating Taiwan's first toy bus.
Every year, Lin Junying pays $15,000 annually out of his own pocket, along with gas and time and administrative expenses to operate this toy bus for 13 years. Visually impaired cannot see, so tactile toys stimulate their senses. For different groups of people, there should be different preferences and toy types.
We check to see if these integrated games are going to the tribe. They also need these special children's games and toys.
At 7 in the morning, the staff of the New Taipei City Toy Bank carried several boxes of second-hand toys to the car, preparing to conduct a full-day tour and distribution, which will visit other groups aside from children. Jimbali Community Development Association in Jinshan District, New Taipei City, has a group of elderly ladies playing games. The sand painting toy in the hand of these elders is a second-hand toy given from this toy bus. This interactive game only activates and improves brain function, but also awakens the elders' hearts.
What they're most looking forward to is the toy bus because they bring different toys. They eagerly await new toys, so they are looking forward to what to play with this month.
Because of this, local resources and nonprofit organizations can conserve resources, as this toy bus is very complementary to programs that have some government funding.
People say that the elderly are like children and have a good time. Didn't you see that? That's it. It's a good life.
Second-hand toys that are not needed by the public have been used in a systematic way, such as volunteers doing repairs and distribution by toy bus, bringing these rehabilitated toys to the public. However, there's still a large gap between the amount of donations received and what can be distributed. Still, many believe that maximizing the value of second-hand toys is a very worthwhile undertaking.
Kaohsiung Shanling Diaground has a vegetarian station for seniors, and volunteers organize a fitness test to plan for future exercises. Take a look and goodbye.